Boom! Welcome to Pyrion Flax's guide to, where is he? Must be... Nyx! Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, okay, thanks for that. Thank you. Nyx Assassin is the guide, in case you hadn't gathered. Nyx Assassin, just one of the many, many assassins in Dota 2. Why so many assassins? You've got to ask yourself that. It's obvious. The dudes who wrote this game are straight up 420, smoke weed every day partakers of the hub. How do I know? Because everybody knows the word assassin is a derivation of the Arabic hashashin, which was what they called dudes that were assassins because they smoked mad weed and they got high on the sticky icky before they dragged their knives across people's windpipes. But except, well, a cursory glance at Wikipedia reveals that this is not the case at all. And according to Farhad Daftari in his 1990 book, The Ismailis, Their History and Doctrines, the literal interpretation of this term in referring to the Nizaris as hashish-consuming intoxicated assassins is rooted in the fantasies of medieval Westerners and their imaginative ignorance of Islam and the Ismailis. I mean, yeah, but, you know, look how much fun the pot-smoking assassin is having compared to Dr. Buzzkill here. The truth is sometimes way more boring than the fiction. Why so many assassins? What's the deal, Valve? Huh? An ice frog? What's your obsession with assassins? Well, I'll tell you. Assassin's Creed, Hitman, Mavis Beacon teaches typing. It's not just about war and combat, which is a natural setting for any game from chess to Command & Conquer. Games about being an assassin are specifically about murder and murder for money. That's pretty damn cold. I can't explain it. Maybe killing people is secretly our collective desire. I mean, we are animals at heart. Anyway, on that cheery thought, let's check out Nyx's bio. Deep in the archive of the forbidding walled castle of Ultimir. It's a good start. In the library, next to the beauty salon and across the road from that sort of knick-knack ornament shop. You just don't know how they stay in business because you never see anyone in there. There's a book that explains how bugs are telepathic. And yes, that little cockroach really is talking to you. Yeah, that's right. The one telling you to eat your neighbor's eyeballs on toast with little marmalade. It's real. Nyx was an even more special cockroach because he owned everybody, and so the goddess Nyx gave him special powers. Wait, Nyx Assassin? What is this? Nyx? And then the goddess Nyx? Is he Nyx Assassin? What is his name? I thought he was Nyx, but he's not. He's an assassin on behalf of Nyx. So what's his name? He doesn't have one? He's just a bug? Okay. Anyway, the pink, blue, orange, whatever other colour power roaches assembled into the Mega Roach, and kids convinced their parents to buy a bunch of cheap plastic shit with his face on it. I don't care if I got the fucking colours wrong on the Power Roaches. Don't leave a comment on YouTube saying, actually, P-Flax, the Power Rangers or whatever had an orange dude. You forgot the Cerise one. Where's the Taupe Ranger? I don't fucking care, okay? Anyway, Nyx had special powers. Did he use them for good? Hell no. Decided to become that lowest of things, an assassin, someone who makes a living killing people in sneaky evil ways, lower even than fucking bus drivers. The first thing he did was kill the inventor of the Roach Motel, in this case the CEO of Black Flag, who make all kinds of insect motels. You can fly paper, all that kind of stuff. If you check the TripAdvisor for Roach Motels, they get a lot of negative reviews from a wide range of insects, although some of them do praise the social side of things. Quotes like, I had never met such a wide variety of insects from all walks of life, trapped together in an insecticidal goop. We made friends for life, even though that life is only a matter of hours spent starving and or suffocating to death. They are still memories we will cherish forever. Spells! Nyx has pretty seriously bonkers collection of spells. Impale! Very, very similar to Sand King's Burrow, Lion's Impale, all that kind of stuff. Basically, it's a good stun. You make a line of spike shit out of the ground, puts everyone in the air, boom, stuns the crap out of them. So far, so good. Standard stuff. It's not that long range, not that big a stun, blah, blah, blah. It's not terrifying. It's not like actually getting impaled. Like Bennett at the end of Commando. Even though, like, it made no sense, because, think about it, but Arnie throws a pipe, it goes through Bennett and into a boiler, and then a load of steam comes out of Bennett, and Arnie says, let off some steam, Bennett. Not only is Bennett already doing that, it's like someone falls over and he says, why don't you fall over? I'm fucking face down on the ground, and you're telling me to fall. I literally fell over. Anyway, he's also doing something that's impossible. Like, if Arnie was able to throw that metal pipe so hard, going to go through Bennett's camp little chainmail vest and his torso and still penetrate an industrial boiler, it wouldn't then vent with steam because the pipe would be jammed up with all the stuff it had to go through. It's like if you take a straw and stab a straw into an apple, right? You know, it's not like there's a straight hole into the core of the apple. All the stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like the straw is, there's no, and when Bennett says, I'm not going to shoot you, he says, I'm not going to shoot you between the eyes, John. I'm going to shoot you between the balls. I got to say, most dudes' privates hang in a cock nut formation, okay? Penis nestling between two balls. It's obviously, I mean, if he shoots me between the balls, he might hit me in the knob. That would be terrible. That would be a terrible thing. But then that would be the threat. He would say, I'm going to shoot your dick off. I'm going to shoot your balls. I'm going to shoot your penis off, John. But he doesn't. He says, I'm going to shoot you between the balls. Okay, at worst, it's going to go through my nutsack, which is obviously far from optimal. But, I mean, I'm going to get shot. If I'm going to get shot, and he says, I'm going to shoot you literally between the balls, it's going to go through your ball sack. Your ball sack, if you feel it, it's actually not that tender, which is a godsend, because your balls are tender as hell. But the actual scrotum, if I'm going to get shot somewhere, that's not a bad place. As long as my balls doesn't fall out. But the point is, there's not a lot there. Between the balls, if I accept that I'm going to get shot, it's going to be somewhere painful. Between the balls is okay. It makes no sense. And it's almost like The Commando was a bad movie or something. Anyway. Mana burn. Wow. Okay. You got mana to cast spells, no mana, no spells. How would you feel if you lost like a third of your mana just like that? And took that as damage. And now you couldn't cast spells, huh? You probably feel like someone had just stepped in dog poop, only to discover it's actually a landmine shaped like dog poop. They had these in World War II. They called them Der Scheissminen. Germans put them everywhere. Slowed the whole liberation of Europe down. A lot of dogs got unnecessarily told off as well, I'll tell you that. A spiked carapace. A delicious. Serve with a little butter on top. Drizzle with olive oil, some fresh basil, lots of pepper, parmigiano. You got the best spiked carapace outside of Napoli. Buon appetito. Vaffanculo. The spell spits in the eye of decency. Cast this, you stun everybody who dares to, like, fight you. Kind of dumb, game-breaking, teeth-gnashing bullshit. Like Weaver. Anyway, Vendetta. His ultimate. Pretty awesome spell in every way. If you can't see Nyx, chances are he's right behind you, being a dick. Only disappears. Like, he literally appears as he smashes you in the spine for half your health. And then he stuns you, stabs you again, steals your mana, stabs you again, and then he Dagons you. What is a Dagon, you ask? Oh, foolish one. Well, a Dagon is basically like the super item, should be bought on every hero. I rush a Dagon on Jakiro, I ain't even fooling. It's the business. It gives you mana, does a buttload of damage. It's like the new iPhone. You get better and better versions of it to show off to your friends and enemies. Why wouldn't you get it? And once one dude gets a Dagon, you all gotta get him. You cannot be seen without a Dagon once your neighbors and your friends have them. It's like truck nuts. Well, you don't have truck nuts? Is your car a girl? Are you a homosexual? No, then get truck nuts. That's basically the theory among the kind of macho homophobes who employ truck nuts on their... Why would you hang balls from your truck? What are you trying... You're so desperate to display your masculinity, you have to hang balls from your truck? What's wrong with you? Don't buy truck nuts. Buy Dagon. Anyway, that's it. In closing, Nyx. That's Nyx Assassin.